Hello friends, Sonika here. I'm DT at Expressions Craft. So in this video, I'll be sharing how I altered my diary using products from Expressions Craft. The link is mentioned in the description box below. So if you want to buy the product, you can open the link mentioned below. So let's get started. Here I'm taking my old diary. I have added a plastic sheet in between so that I can secure my pages. So the products I'll be using are from Iron Mix, that is from Expressions Craft. This is the Grassy Field chalk paint. This is curcumin yellow. Next I'll be using is this white mist, and I'll be using this Deco Stone Mini. The first thing which I'll do is apply a base coat using gesso. So I'm using my sponge brush. So apply an even layer on the front and the back side of the diary. Make sure that you apply on the edges and the sides too, as this is our base coat. After you are done applying the layer of gesso, you need to heat set it, or you can let it dry originally. Next, I am taking Expressions Craft stencil, which is of paisley design. Now I am just placing my stencil, and after placing it, I'll apply a layer of texture paste onto it. Make sure you apply an even layer of the texture paste onto the stencil. After you are done, just remove the stencil and let it dry originally, or you can also heat set it. So this is how a paisley design stenciling looks like. I did the stenciling on the front as well as on the back side. Next, I am using my multi-medium gloss and applying it here and there on the places where I am applying multi-medium gloss. Onto that, I'll be pasting my mini deco stones of Expressions Craft. So now I'm pasting my mini deco stones onto the places. I'm just heat setting it. Next, I'm taking my Grassy Field chalk paint from Iron Mix. I'm also taking white sprinkle mist from Expressions Craft and mixing it with Grassy Field chalk color. So now I am applying that chalk paint color onto my base, and also side by side I am spritzing the water so that the color gets diluted. The same way I'll apply this layer on the front as well as on the back, and I'll just use the chalk color and keep on using my water. Sure that I covered each and every space. I'm just heat setting it, and if I have some extra water, I'll just soak that with the tissue. Next, I'm taking this script stencil and using my black archival ink, I'll just place it. I'm just doing random stenciling, that is, I'll just stencil it here and there just to give it an effect. So this is how it looks after stenciling is done. Next, I'm taking my curcumin yellow chalk paint and mixing it with the base coat. Make sure the yellow and the greens get mixed very well. Next, I'm taking these chippies from Expressions Craft. Now I'm taking my Versamark and just applying it onto my chippies. I will be using clear embossing powder as I have already colored my chippies using the Expressions Craft chalk paints. Now I'm just heat setting my embossing powder onto my chippy. Now I'm taking golden color embossing powder and just applying a little bit on the edges. So now I'm just heat embossing the golden color. So this is how the chippies look like after doing chalk colors and also heat embossing them. Just taking my chippies and applying silicone glue on the base of them and just pasting it on the base of my diary cover. Similarly, I'll be pasting all the chippies on my diary base. So this is how the base looks like after all the chippies have been pasted. Next, I am taking out these leaf die cuts and just embossing it. As we need multiple leaves like this, so I'll be creating multiple of them for the base like this. So now I'm taking these flowers and pasting on the base of the diary using silicone glue. I'm just pasting these two flowers and now I'll just paste these leaves beneath the flowers. Now I'm adding this cute little butterfly to go with our background, and also you can see I have added yellow cherry pollens onto my base so that it looks more elegant and go with the background. So now I'm adding a small butterfly onto the base. So now I have this MDF cutout, have a fantastic day, and I have just did chalk paint and now I am pasting it onto the base using my silicone glue only. After pasting all the items, make sure you let it dry for a longer period of time so that they get stick very well. So this is how finally the diary looks like. I'm just repeating the items which I have used. This is the curcumin yellow IMX chalk paint. This is Grassy Fields chalk paint. This is IMX micro stones, and apart from these I have also used white mist from Expressions Craft only.